I've missed coming here to share the news with you guys, but then I've been on a little, small break. Safe to call it a sabbatical. But I'm back. I know a lot of conversations have been going around, regarding the Grammys. It's been a lot of fun just really like interacting with, the Afrobeat space and some of the big figures around the Afrobeat space regarding what's happened with the Grammys. I think that's a lesson for all of us. I think that's also something really good and healthy for us. You may say, "Oh, Paul, what do you mean by healthy?" Because I mean, sometimes you have to take a loss to reflect, go back and figure things out and see where you are able to make amends and fix the loopholes, if I have to put it that way. But then again, big credit to David, big credit to Wizkid, big credit to the one and only Omale as well, to an Arista. Everyone getting nominations this year. Sadly, not bringing the trophy home. But again, you have to also look towards the amazingness that is Tyla. I think she was hugely underrated. But then again, it just shows that, listen, it's beyond all the noise and all the hype. The Grammys, it's not like, I mean, no disrespect to the Headies. It's not like the Headies. It's not like any other award, platform. It's big. It's quite big. And I mean, well, congratulations to Tyler. And of course, we have Tyler in the news today again, as well as we have Big Wiz setting major trends and breaking boundaries and setting major milestones. We have Burna Boy in the news. We have Rema in the news. We have Tems and Dave in the news. So if there's one thing you want to do is to stay to the end of the news so you can get informed, because you get many things that you won't share. Where if you know here for another place and this is not the right place for you to actually sit down, make you hear everything when I get inside. When we also get for to share. So yes, a big thank you to our amazing supporters. You guys have been phenomenal. You guys have been fantastic. You have stuck with us. Your comments, we see everything. Your likes, your subscriptions, we see them, and you guys have just been super, super, super amazing. Thank you guys so much for the love and support that you give us, and for the Gosto TV community. Please continue to support, like, share, and subscribe as well. Okay, so let's get into the tea because time no day to waste. Tyler is on the move again, and this time around, the conversation has always been Tyler actually winning the Grammys this time, two times, and she's not taking it easy on anybody who's trolling, the award and saying, what, she's not deserving of it. Tyler won this time around with the amazing song "Push to Start," and this is not a push to start thing. This is actual greatness. I think that she deserves it because when you look at the numbers of streams this record has garnered and the international appeal that it has, you want to say Tyler did a thing right there, and big congrats to her, like I said. But Tyler is on the move again, and this time around she's saying, it's in this up. Uh, for those of you now who cry, let's not go cry tire because I have a new album, OTW. I have a new album on the way, and this time it is titled A Pop. There's a new Tyler album on the way, and the lead single, "If you love me, put me in Chanel. Maybe if you love me, put me in Chanel." Chanel is already out there, and that's the lead single for that project, and it's going to be out in the summer of 2026. So yes, for those of you who are saying, what did she just sing, self? If you have actually listened to the Chanel record and you've watched the video itself, you will know that this girl is not a pushover. She's not a joke. She is serious. I know there are conversations around, oh, probably she should actually go and, get nominated in her own category, like the pop category. And if you know what I mean by that, Davido actually gave that interview at the Apple Music radio show where he paid respect to Tyler's amazing artistry, but said, what, I feel like she actually should be getting nominations in her own category because she sounds like a pop star, pop artist, and not anything in the Afrobeat space. But this award where she win, nobody say she win for Afrobeat award is best African music performance. All right, so I mean, I don't know. But then again, if you put one or two together, you go figure them out. So yes, Tyler's on the move again, and this time around, the album is definitely gonna drop in the summer, and we are hoping that this album does well. I mean, I'm wishing her all the best, right? So this is to our amazing Afrobeat artists, the big three, big fours, big 10, big 20, big 50s. Y'all need to sit up, sit up and work really hard because this woman is not she's not chilling. Oh. She's not chilling. She's coming with some firepower, and this time around, we've seen what she can do. We've seen what she's done. Two times Grammy winner, get nominated, she go win out sharp. And this time around, people are also suspecting and speculating that this album is definitely going to win a Grammy or win a major award. I don't know, but fingers crossed until the entire album drops. But then again, we already know what the lead single of that album is doing crazy numbers already. So yes, you want to almost put a bet on that one that is definitely going to bring a Grammy. Hopefully, we don't have any major obstructions, if you get what I mean. Because if they go nominate her for category when our chairman them day, it go hard small again. Oh. But then again, big congratulations to Tyler, and we await the album A Pop. And of course, some comments on X, and this one says, Omo, now this babe go pack our Grammy finish. Oh, she good sha. And I mean, not true. Not true. Because like I talked on before, if they go nominate her for category when our chairman them did the likes of the Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, and Aristar, all of them, bruh, it's gonna be quite a very, very, very tough one. We don't see how she play out now. We don't see him now. She dey play the show. So you go back say we got sharpen our own knife well. And of course, this one is from Sad Boy Della. I said, is she now the goat of African music? I mean, that's debatable, but it's a healthy one. So let's even talk about it in the comment section. If you think Tyler is the goat of African music, please put it in the comment section. I really want to hear and see what you have to say regarding this one. But I don't think that's something that we need to actually really get into like that. If you get what I mean, because yeah, she's amazing, she's great, but the goat, yeah, this one not too early like that. But then again, she's done well for herself and she has represented Africa and she continues to put Africa on the map. So that's a good thing, right? So congratulations, Big Tyler. And we are waiting for that A-pop album in 2026. Okay, big news coming from the camp of Big Wiz, the FCs. Stay put. If you don't get what we'll grab something now because I got something juicy where I want to tell you now about Big Wiz. And of course, Big Wiz is on the news today. And this time around now, because of the Real Volume 1 EPO, we're on the chart for the top of this week's Billboard US Afrobeat Songs chart. I mean, this is masterpiece in its finest form. The Real Volume 1 EP, I used to say to anybody who gets to listen, when we have conversations about this project, I say, look, better late than never. At least then drop on. We don't see what thing they do now, Abi. Aha. So see what thing the thing they do. So right now, what thing we talk now, we say all the tracks from Wizkid's Real Volume 1 EP chart in the top 10 of this week's Billboard US Afrobeat Songs chart. Number 2, we have Turbulence, gained the plus 36 mark, which I mean hit a new peak. And Jogodo, number 5, Alaye, number 6. This is a new entry. And Iskolodo, one of my favorite tracks on that project, actually sitting pretty on that number 7 spot. And this is a new entry as well. I've said it many times. This project is one amazing hell of a project, right? Congratulations to Big Wiz and Ashake. Bromance is bromancing, and everybody has just been super excited about this collaboration. And I'm quite excited that hopefully this is not the end because they talk to this one at volume 1, so we'd expect volume 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably. All right, so we go chop am, we no tire. I mean, as the hot, now they bend down, so bring and come, we go chop am. CDD, where they? Anyways, congratulations to Big Wiz and the FCs and everybody who loves good music because this is quite crazy. I know sometimes when we talk about these stats, it will be like saying, just easy thing, a breeze through. Well, some people will argue that it's a breeze through, I beg your pardon, for someone like Big Wiz. And of course, we respect his artistry as well, combining with major, big artists right now. One of the biggest artists out of Africa, talking about Ashake, Mr. Money. That's quite a stellar one. I mean, this project is an amazing project, and this combination, now Filippo Inzaghi and Ibrahimovic, for those of you who understand football. I mean, now plenty goals, you could just score, be that. Congratulations once again. and we are super excited. Of course, Boylo on X says blueprint. Is he the blueprint? Are they the blueprint? And I mean, I've carried this conversation on my back for the longest, and I've said, listen, these guys are obviously setting the pace for what I think we can have in 2026. Multiple collaborations. There's no stopping Wiz and I beg your pardon. There's no stopping Davido and maybe Omale dropping a joint project. I know a lot of people will say, "Na copy, or ga leave If it happen and it makes sense and it bring us something monumental and phenomenal, bring and come." I mean, we are already expecting like a project between Davido and Chris Brown. I think he's made an announcement already, so we're excited about that one. Hopefully, we see it come through in 2026 or maybe the early parts of 2027. Fingers crossed on that one. So yes, Blueprint. Maybe, maybe not. It's arguable, but that's where you come in. Tell me in the comment section what you think about this. And of course, big congratulations once again. Of course, Wizkid also becomes the first African artist to record 7 consecutive years on the Billboard World Albums chart. I mean, doing it for 7 years consecutively. That is not a met feat. This is quite greatness in its finest form. Imagine say a person they do something 7 years consecutively, they show up, they show out. I no be saying na my mind show up, they show up, the face show shine everywhere. Chantelete. So this one no be saying coincidence. No, the work they show. As they run am, they show everything clear. No be we no they do say something everywhere go blow for you, it clear. So big congratulations to Wiz. He run out for 2020. He run out for 2021. Pack him again for 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, and of course in 2026. You say, no worry yourself. Myself, I still day active. Bring work. And this time around, Wizkid is just saying, listen, boy, listen, girl, I've got this. And that's why they call me the biggest. Okie dokie. Now, Afrobeat songs with it for Billboard USA, with it do major craziness. If you love me, baby, put me in Chanel. Baby, if you love me, put me in Chanel. Tyla, the 12th week at number one. Turbulence, number two, Wizkid and Ashake again. I mean, plus 36. And of course, number three, we have Tyla again. And number four, Shake It to the Max. That my favorite, one of my favorite songs are by Molly, Silent Adi, Skillibang, Ancients. Yeah. Of course, number five is Jogodo, Wizkid and Ashake. Number six, Alaye, Wizkid and Ashake. And of course, number seven, Iskolodo, Wizkid and Ashake, sitting pretty on the number seven spot. My Healer, Shay Vibes and Omale. Big record right there. And of course, Big Daddy by Tems, number nine, and Hot Body by Arya Star on number 10. Congratulations. I mean, if you see, Afrobeats is doing madness and is doing pretty good. So yes, we also have big news coming from the camp of Tems, and this time around, Rain Dance debuts at number 89 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Hot 100. Yes, and it marks Dave's first entry and Tems' sixth entry on the chart. So a lot of people have been saying, you know what? Tems actually carried his record, right? And I think we're starting to see signs of it because this is the first time Dave is going to make it to the first to the Billboard Hot 100, and simply by the graces of the most amazing Tems. So Dave and Tems' Rain Dance is one beautiful record. The video is so cute. A lot of people have been speculating that let's say something supposed up from inside this arrangement too, because let's say wanna look good together. Anyways, back to the music. Dave and Tems' Rain Dance debuted at number 89 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Congratulations to the most amazing Dave and Tems, right? So this is a beautiful record, by the way. And getting into the US Billboard Hot 100 is just proof that this record is just beyond Bangalo music. This one a correct jam with a cook proper, and of course, anywhere where Dave Day, she's in supposed to the happy, the shine teeth. Use one better bottle of Vine Kenny take cool down because this is a major milestone. Congratulations to the duo. I want to see more music from the pair because I think they combine well together. All right. So I mean, Burna Boy is leading, and this time Nigerian act with the most entries on the Billboard Hot 100. Now Burna Boy carrying on for head with 7 entries and 6 entries by Tems, and of course 5 entries by Wizkid. And Rema has 1 entry, CK has 1 entry. Fireboy DML has one entry, Davido one entry, and Lil J with one entry. Right. So if you talk about Nigerian musicians or Afrobeat musicians, we don't actually get the most entries on the Billboard Hot 100. You could look person like Burna Boy, ODG himself. Now he sit down for the top. He don't carry him. He don't pack him 7 times. Tems don't pack him 6 times. Wizkid now 5 times. Rema now once. CK now once. Fireboy now once. Davido now once. Lil J, Lolo, Seth now 1 time. So I mean, you see, I'm saying to enter Hot 100, no be Chelenka Biao, no be say, no be say person sing music where na only could do the year no, na better song you got sing for you to enter, that Billboard Hot 100. And Burna Boy don't do it 7 times. Seven, he clear. ODG, clear. Clear. So I mean, you have to put respect on ODG's name. He has done it consecutively 7 times. Amazing feat right there. Congratulations to Burna Boy. All right. So we don't wrap up. Oh. So if you does the join us, don't worry. You go watch them later because this news is sweet die. And of course, we just didn't hear now say Rema's baby, is it a crime? That one not to enter like that. My voice not too sharp today. Anyways, Rema's Baby Is It a Crime has now surpassed 90 million streams on Spotify. It is the second most streamed 2025 Nigerian song on the platform, right? So, Baby Is It a Crime has set a new record. And of course, it has just surpassed 90 million streams on Spotify. Big portion for Remy. And I'm just really getting excited for 2026. I think that Rema is going to do some craziness. Of course, we can already see and have a taste of what's going to come. He jumped on Don Toliver's record, and you see that record has been doing a major one on the chart. So yes, this is coming in hot, and Rema's Baby Is It a Crime has now surpassed 90 million streams on Spotify, and to Kappa Mall, now the second most streamed 2025 Nigerian song on Spotify. Congratulations to Remy Boy. And of course, there's a comment here that I find quite interesting. And this one is from Razi Sang, and it says, it's quite crazy that the Grammys actually snubbed this classic music, this classic record. Guys, this is where we end it. I really want to ask you, do you think that Baby Is It a Crime should have made it to the Grammys nominations? Do you think it was quite a huge miss by the Grammys not to nominate this amazing record? Tell me in the chats what you think. Of course, we'll be right there to respond to as many comments as we get. Now, here we go, back breako. For the evening drive here at Gosto TV, Africa News, and we love and appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Your support means the world to us. Let us know in the chats what you think about this amazing things that we've talked about. Of course, the major one be say Wizkid done they do one kind craziness, and of course all the tracks from that amazing Real Volume 1 EP done the chat for the top 10 of this week's Billboard US Afrobeat songs chart. So Turbulence did for number 2, Jogododo for number 5, Alaye Sitting Pretty number 6, and of course 7 is Iskolodo with a new entry for Alaye and Iskolodo on the charts. Congratulations to Big Wiz. And of course, thank you so much for joining us. We love and appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Bye.